10 years ago when Dewayne Bowe was drafted in the first round of the NFL draft, how many of us saw this coming?
Yellow diamonds on my neck and wrist, match this yellow. Super thick, and she 26, says she wanna strip, I let her strip. She bring back them texts, she make daddy rich, super rich. My life is the shit, bitch, I'm filthy rich as money, bro. You ain't heard of him?
Well, today that's exactly what Dewayne Bowe, aka Money Bowe, has going. Me personally, I'm not here to judge. Matter of fact, I got some evidence that I'll disclose later in this video that proves that rap has long been a passion of Dewayne Bowe. So before you pass judgment, let's go through this man's career and see what brought him to this point. Now, if you're brand new here, I make these types of videos all the time, man. Consider subscribing and enable your notifications so that you can get here early. Also, like the video, share the video, all that good stuff. Let's get it started.
Yellow diamonds on my neck and wrist, match this yellow. Super thick, and she 26, says she wanna strip.
Dewayne Bowe grew up in Florida, and unlike a lot of NFL players, this dude wasn't bred to play football. Crazy enough, he didn't play organized ball until his junior year of high school. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and say there's no other guys in the NFL that have a story similar to that, but usually they play a position like defensive end, or maybe they'll end up playing tight end. But even those tight ends usually like hooped before that, but they were a little too short to continue to play power forward, so switch over to tight end and then take the league by storm. Anyway, 2 years is all it took for Dewayne Bowe to get scholarship offers to Florida, Miami, and Florida State, the big three schools in his home state. But Dewayne decided to venture out a little bit further and attend LSU, playing for Nick Saban. Now, Dewayne went to LSU in 2003 when they won the national championship. Being a true freshman, he didn't play a ton that year, but the following season he put up 39 catches, 600 yards, and 5 touchdowns. But his true breakout year came in 2005. As a junior, he led the team in receptions and averaged a ridiculous 17 yards per carry. He also set an LSU record for scoring a receiving touchdown in 7 consecutive games. Dude got better every year, and during his senior season, he put up 65 catches for 990 yards and set another school record, this time for receiving touchdowns in a season with 12. So in 2007, a kid who had just started playing football as a high school junior was now getting ready to go into the National Football League. At LSU's star-studded pro day, which included Jamarcus Russell, LaRon Landry, and Chris Davis, all first rounders, Dewayne weighed in at 222, stood 6'3", and ran a 4.5. So that, along with his body of work at LSU, was enough to get him drafted in the first round, 23rd overall. Now, he went to the Kansas City Chiefs, and at the beginning of his rookie season, this happened.
Oh, Eddie, he told me, he said, Debo, come with me for a second. I said, what's going on, man? He said you can make it hard or you can make it easy. So he walked me to the field goal post, and I seen some duct tape and some ran wrap on the floor, and I was like, oh, they about to have a party over here.
Hey, I ain't the Super Bowl coach. You can't far about this, man.
You're taller, so you gonna take your end.
Oh, my goodness. I can't go.
But by the end of the year, Dewayne had put up 995 yards, just barely missing the 1,000 yard mark. That kind of sucks because 1,000 is just such a nice round number. Put you in a certain club, and depending on how your contract is structured, may have given you a bonus. Either way, he led all the rookie wide receivers and set a franchise record for rookies. The next year, 2008, he went over 1,000 yards, and this dude hauled in 86 catches that year. Now, he also had a little bit of an issue with drops as he put 11 passes on the ground. Now, in 2009, he was suspended for violating the substance abuse policy. He tested positive for a diuretic, which greatly increases the production of your urine. That most definitely sounds like he was trying to flush something out of his system based on the video we saw at the beginning of this, and a couple facts that come later in this video. It was probably weed. Anyway, he bounced back in 2010, making his first and only Pro Bowl appearance while also leading the league in touchdown receptions with 15. Now, in 2011, the NFL lockout occurred, and during that lockout, check out this interview clip that Dewayne Bowe did.
I work for a site called Ology, and we kind of do focus on like individual obsessions, passions. They're called ologies. Outside of football, what would you say are some of your obsessions or passions?
Oh man, just freestyling and being in the studio. I love music. I love to just hear music and love to talk about whatever I did that day when I listened to a beat.
So you can see right there that rap has been something that this man has been into since at least 2011. We're talking 7 years ago. And if we're being honest with ourselves, of course it started way before that. So this is something that he's had a passion for long before he even retired from the NFL. And who knows, this may have been his first passion before football. Again, when it came to football, he was a late bloomer. I mean, once he started playing the sport and got a college scholarship, look up, next thing you know, somebody wants to pay him millions of dollars to play in the NFL. Who's gonna turn that down? Then after his career in the league was over, maybe he makes a return to what was his first passion. That's speculation, I don't know, but that kind of makes sense, right? More on that later. So when the 2011 season did start, Dewayne was ready to go. He put up another 1,000-yard season. But the following year in 2012, Dewayne was injured and placed on injured reserve. Now he started to rapidly decline after that, and he was honestly never the same football player after that injury. However, he was able to cash in a couple more times before his career was over. In 2013, he signed a $56 million contract with $26 million guaranteed and a $15 million signing bonus. So if you was wondering why he called himself Money Bowe, there you go. That man eat. Unfortunately, that year he wasn't able to eat on the field, and 2014, if you recall, was that year that no wide receiver on the Chiefs team scoring a receiving touchdown. Then the next year, Dewayne tested positive again, this time actually for weed. So this was his first official weed suspension. And the following year, the Chiefs released him. Story over. Not quite. Now, mentally and physically, I think Dewayne was probably done with football at this point. But one day, he picks up the phone as the Cleveland Browns offering him a 2-year deal for $13 million with $9 million guaranteed. What? Of course he took it. Now, this is where he really earns the name Money Bowe, in my opinion. All right, check this out, bro. This man played in 7 games for the Browns. He caught 5 passes and made $9 million. That means he made $1.8 million for every reception. So the Browns eventually released him and he decided to live his life, man. He had his career, he made his money. So at this point, he decided to pursue a passion that he had way back. So who are we to judge this man? Y'all know how I am. I'm a rebel and I believe in following your dreams, following your passion, whatever you want to do. I had a very successful career before YouTube, and when I started YouTube, everybody from my past life told me I was crazy. Here I am. So anytime I see a situation like this, if it makes sense, I'm all for it. Now, if you're still trying to play and release mixtape, like I'm not with that, but he was released. He's not on a roster, so he's effectively retired. You want to drop an album? Do your thing. And the lesson we can all take from this is don't worry about how people may perceive you. Don't worry about what cats might think of you. If you feel strongly about something, you gotta do you. Cause you gotta look in the mirror every day. So if you got passions that you don't pursue, when you 80 years old, you gonna regret that. You gonna regret not trying, not seeing what was out there for you. But hell, you never know. Anyway, man, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget, click the thumbs up button. Let me know in the comment section what you think about Dewayne Bowe pursuing a career in rap following his football career. That's all I got for you today, man. My name is FlemLo. I'll holler at you next time.
Yellow diamonds on my neck and wrist, matches yellow. Super thick, and she 26. Say she wanna strip, I let her strip. She bring back them texts, she make daddy rich. Super rich, my life is the shit. Bitch, I'm filthy rich as Money Bowe. You ain't heard of him? Check him on the blog. Bitch, I'm winning, really going hard. You should see the star.